Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the set that we are going to do today. So what I'm doing here is I'm just applying my nail tips. These are some BU square nail tips that I just got off of Amazon. So I am just sizing them up and putting them on to my clients. Next, I'm cutting it down to her desired length. She wanted her set pretty short this time around, so that's what we're going to give her. Now, I'm just using my straight nail clippers just to cut off a bit of the excess on the sides so that it gives me less work to do when I go in with the filing. So we're going to file and shape each one of these nails so that we don't give ourselves extra work to do after the acrylic application. Now I'm just taking my hand drill and I'm blending in that tip. We want to make sure we're not going over the natural nail again because we don't want to thin out the natural nails. We want to keep them as healthy as possible by keeping as much of the nail as possible. Rolling on the street for lately, I've been on a run. No, I'm always busy, now it's time to have some fun. Why you playing games with me? You know that I'm... Next, I'm going in with a dehydrator. After I apply the dehydrator, I go in with my primer. If you want to know exactly what it is that I used, do leave a comment down below and I'll let you know. This is the first time that I am using this primer. I'm super excited to see how it works out because it had great reviews. So now I'm going in with a custom mix of acrylic. It's basically white and clear mixed together, and it kind of gives you this milky white color. And I'm using my size 12 Kolinsky brush that I picked up from my local nail supply store. Closed up, now you're closed off, niggas so down, a bunch of open. Your emotions, I'm an ocean, but I dove in and I'm stroking. You're my low and I'm Nipsey in the 60s and you rolling. So if you do see me switching back and forth from left hand to right hand, it's simply because when I looked back on the footage, I wasn't necessarily always in frame, but all 10 fingers are basically the exact same thing. So whether it's the left hand or the right hand, it shouldn't really matter. When I do apply nails, I do try several different techniques when it comes to applying the beads. Sometimes I try to do a 1 bead method, sometimes a 3 bead method, sometimes 4, sometimes 2. I still haven't figured out exactly what method works best for me. So if you're really paying attention to what I'm doing, you'll see that I use multiple different methods. Come sleep with a star and you can wake up with a sun. Tick-tock, baby girl, I'm running out of time. Just touch down, I'm trying to touch on you tonight. Left that other man, cause I'm the one that ain't it right. Just put your phone on airplane mode and join me on this flight. Yeah, pouring ENJ in my veins, going crazy. Me and Shawty, hey, on the waves, being played. These hoes I cannot save, all you heroes really brave. Working for the crib for stories with the maid. Tick-tock now, girl, I need you as the main. Lip lock now, she keep kissing on my face, yeah. So I did struggle a little bit with getting the acrylic as opaque as I needed it to be, and this is because of how I mixed it. I used a little bit too much clear and not enough white. I did go back in and correct it, As you can see with the thumb, it's not as opaque as you saw with the pinky finger.
Why you playing games with me? You know that I'm the one. Come sleep with a star and you can wake up with a sun. Tick tock, baby girl, I'm running out of time. Just touch down, I'm trying to touch on you tonight. Left that other man, cause I'm the one that ain't it right. Just put your phone on airplane mode and join me on this flight. Girl, I give you all my attention, but it ain't enough cause they don't trust me. You put up all your defenses to prey on my likes and my mentions. You always got something to argue about. I swear you love when I'm aggressive. I hate going up against you, girl, but you love when I press up against it. Hands on the wall, breathless. Have you cardiac arrested? Work you out, then I stretch it. Got it strained for your stresses. Let it go on an exhale, like you let go of all of your exes. Had you licking from the entrance to the next nigga hit the exit. Proceeded whipping up possessive. Girl, I'm invested, I wanna own it. You were closed up, now you're closed off. Niggas so down, I bust it open. Your emotions are an ocean, but I dove in and I'm stroking. You're my low and I'm Nipsey in the 60s and you rolling.
Okay, so next, before I do any filing or anything like that, I am applying my nail foil glue, and I'm just doing like a little triangle on the side of each nail. And once I've applied the nail foil glue to each nail, then I went and popped it into the lamp for 60 seconds. Next, I'm applying these nail foils. I believe I got these ones from Amazon, and I believe it came with the nail foil glue as well. If not from Amazon, it might be one that I picked up from AliExpress. Alright, so here's me applying it to the thumb because the other fingers were not in frame. Okay, so you just want to make sure you really press that on there, all sides, to get a really good transfer. This nail foil glue that I use is usually pretty decent. I haven't had too much issues. Then I'm just top coating where it is that I applied the foil. Reason being is I've noticed that if I try to go in with my clear acrylic to encapsulate, the monomer eats away at the nail foil. So putting a little bit of top coat on that area protects it. So I'm going in with a little bit of clear acrylic and some gold foils and just putting it right along that line where the flower nail foils stop. This also helps to conceal any imperfections. I thought this look was super cute. I would love to do it again on a longer set of nails. This model came in and she said, I want white. Don't care what you do, but just make majority of the nail white. She said she doesn't like animal print and she doesn't like anything too loud. So this is what we gave her.
Girl, I'm invested, I wanna own it. You were closed up, now you're closed off. Niggas so down, I bust it open. Your emotions are an ocean, but I dove in and I'm stroking. You're my low and I'm Nipsey in the 60s and you rolling.
So I'm just repeating the same thing for all 10 fingers. All right, and now that we've done this, we're gonna go ahead and encapsulate the entire design with some clear acrylic.
Hey yo, Crody, your shit hot as fuck, cuz. Rolling on the street for lately, I've been on the run. No, I'm always busy now.
Really trying to hold that finger down so that the clear acrylic just flows nicely with gravity, doesn't go up into the cuticles, just goes right down to where it needs to go. And repeating this for all 10 nails.
Pouring in J in my veins, going crazy. Me and Shawty, hey, on the waves, getting played. These hoes I cannot save, all you heroes really brave. Working for the crib, for stories with the maid. TikTok now, girl, I need you as the main. Lip lock now, she keep kissing on my face, yeah. Big shot now, I've been in a different race. Tip top now, I've been in a perfect shape, yeah. Gotta get up on them stages. Know the music wild, let's go take me different places. I'm a music child, I've been going through the phases. And when she press play, I better turn into a favorite. Rolling on the street for lately, I've been on a run. No, I'm always busy, now it's time to have some fun. Why you playing games with me, you know that I'm the one. Come sleep with a star and you can wake up with a sun. Tick-tock, baby girl, I'm running out of time. Just touch down, I'm tryna touch on you tonight. Left that other man, cause I'm the one that ain't it right. Just put your phone on airplane mode and join me on this flight. Girl, I give you all my attention, but it ain't enough cause they don't trust me. You put up all your defenses to prey on my likes and my mentions. You always got something to argue about. I swear you love when I'm aggressive. I hate going up against you, girl, but you love when I press up against it.
So now I'm going in with my nail drill, and this is my 5-in-1 bit that I got from Amazon. I like to use my nail drill before my nail file. I just feel it gives me a little less work to do with the nail file, a little less stress on my hand. So I'll take it. I noticed that there are some nail techs that do it this way, and there's also some nail techs that do it the other way. And when I say the other way, I mean they go in with their nail file first and then finish off with their nail drill. Comment down below which one you feel like is easier, which one you do, why you do it. Let me know. I'm curious. All right, so once I've filed down with my e-file and got into the cuticles, all that good stuff, I am going to perfect the shape, or I am here perfecting the shape using my hand file. So I'm going in real hard with that hand file, just trying to get straight side walls, trying to get a smooth surface, really going in.
Just touch down, I'm tryna touch on you tonight. Left that other man, cause I'm the one that ain't it right. Just put your phone on airplane mode and join me on this flight. Yeah, pouring in J in my veins, going crazy. Me and Shawty, hey, on the waves, getting played. These hoes I cannot save, all you heroes really brave. Working for the crib, for stories with the maid. TikTok now, girl, I need you as the main. Lip lock now, she keep kissing on my face, yeah. Big shot now, I've been in a different race. Tip top now, I've been in a perfect shape, yeah. Gotta get up on them stages. Know the music wild, let's go take me different places. I'm a music child, I've been going through the phases. And when she press play, I better turn into a favorite. Rolling on the street for lately, I've been on a run.
And because I like to be super extra, I go in with my sanding band again. And I do that because it helps to buff off the surface. Like, I'm just being completely honest with you. It helps to get that surface real smooth. So when you go to apply your top coat, it looks real nice. When you put your finger across it, it's nice and smooth. So I'm always a fan of going in with the sanding band afterwards. This is definitely a step that some people skip because it's not 100% necessary, because you are gonna buff with your buffing block afterwards, so works out.
To the next nigga hit the exit, but she get whipping up his senses. Girl, I'm invested, I wanna own it. You were closed up, now you're closed off. Niggas so down, I bust it open. Your emotions are an ocean, but I dove in and I'm stroking. You're my low and I'm Nipsey in the 60s and you rolling.
And that's it. We go in with our top coat, we cure it for 60 seconds, and we're done. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it was entertaining. Try the look out. It's cute. If you do, send it to me. I'd love to see it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any tips or tricks for me, please leave them down below. Have yourself a beautiful, beautiful 2021. I hope it's only up from here. Thanks for watching.